Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, February 3rd, 2022. Gunmen kill ex-administrator, abduct over 50 persons in Kaduna, Katsina. This article is taken from The Guardian. Gunmen have killed a former sole administrator of Dogon Dawa Development Area in Birnin Gwari, Kaduna State. Alhaji Idris Damari and abducted several people in the community. Another set also abducted over 50 persons in Faskari Local Council of Katsina State. The bandits who attacked the Kaduna community shot indiscriminately in the area, and a bullet hit Damari. He died in the process. Journalists were told that the gunmen abducted many people as they fled. The bandits were yet to contact the family of the abducted. The deceased was buried on Monday, according to Islamic rites, a resident of the community said. The police public relations officer PPRO in Kaduna, Mohammed Jalige, could not react immediately to the incident. The terrorists, who kidnapped at least 50 persons, moved them into the dreaded Rugu forest at Ruwan Godiya village, Faskari. A source from the area said the terrorists stormed the community on Sunday evening, riding on over 60 motorcycles armed with automatic weapons. He added that the attack occurred despite the presence of more than 20 military personnel in the village. Spokesperson for the police command in the state, SP Gambo Isa, was yet to respond to inquiry on the issue at the time of report. Okay, so I'm going to restate over and over my take on how the insurgency, let's keep it local here, in northern Nigeria, can be defeated. First of all, a country as large geographically and population-wise as Nigeria has a lot of work to do when it comes to these insurgencies. I have never been to Nigeria. I can't wait to go to see my brothers there. But these areas, from what I understand, they're rural. I believe they're rural, even though they're cities as well. Don't get me wrong; they have their cities, but it seems that there are a lot of farming towns and so forth. Okay, so, and I imagine they're all spread out. There's one here, there's one there, so very hard to provide security, enough security personnel, to secure this large area with millions and millions and millions of people. Okay, first order of business, as I've been saying recently, is just something that hit me, is for Nigeria, in this case, to have a compulsory military service. So the average person is 18 when they get out of high school, if they don't plan to go to college, or 20, or even if they do plan to go to college, perhaps. But if they want to go straight to college, 23 years old. They get out and then serve their beautiful Nigerian nation and the people for a year, or however long the government determines it should be. They don't get paid, which will save the government a lot of money. So they're not taking the same amount of money that the regular forces take. Okay, so they're not paid, but they're fed well, and they're housed, obviously, in tents and so forth, near these or inside these villages. Okay, so that's where you get your personnel. Teach them, and these people, I'm a retired military police after 20 years. So these people, I think, You can train them on different things. Don't get me wrong, but I think they should be trained basically as military police. And the reason why I say that is because their operation is mainly going to be to secure areas, to make sure people don't get into villages to harm the people. So this is a function of the military police, whereas infantry, they go out looking for people, etc. But their function generally should be, I mean, don't get me wrong, they should be trained on these kinds of this kind of training. They should receive the training of infantry and so forth, just as military police receive this training. But the main focus, the focus, I should say, of these draftees should be security, to be able to shoot weapons well. And mind you, military police, at least when I was one, were the most heavily armed job in all of the army. We had all kinds of weapons. Stuff that could blow things up. So if you have 60 people, I would have loved to see 60 people riding up on a village that I'm protecting on motorcycles. You know what we call them? Troops in the open. Meaning, you lob in grenades in there with you have weapons that launch grenades and whatnot that will kill 10 to 20 of them at one time. And then you have grenades on you while you're there. You have a grenade launcher. And as I said, military police are the most heavily armed job in all the army. Okay, so this is my recommendation. And as I've been saying, we need more boots on the ground because it is. I'm sure this is not the last time I'll talk about this.